Hi, I'm Dr. David Baker Hargrove.
And I'm Robert Baker Hargrove, and we're at the top of your inbox.
This is the place where we come together to bring to you all of our years of lessons learned from owning and operating businesses, both individually and together.
And our goal is to provide you with a little bit of a business bite for you to take back to your company to help your business grow and your leaders develop. So, Dr. Dave, what's at the top of your inbox today?
So today, I thought that we would talk about how you can use technology in your phone to make you more efficient and more successful in your career or your business.
Almost everyone these days is walking around with a cell phone, which is a really kind of a mini computer that you have at your disposal all the time. And I use mine a lot. And I'll give you one hint that I use is that I currently have 5 different email addresses that I manage for different businesses and things that I'm part of. And so it really allows me to stay connected no matter where I am or what I'm doing, but I have the time that I manage that within, that I'm not always on my phone looking at email, but I have it available to me that if I need to give someone some information in a short period of time, I have access to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love so much about Outlook and how it does on the app on your phone.
Yes.
Because it consolidates all of my emails together in one stream, so it looks like that I'm just looking at, the emails that I need to answer in my inbox. And if I go to respond to an email and I do the respond for that particular email, it will automatically respond from the email address that I'm wanting to use. So it's really great for that.
Absolutely.
One of the things that I really enjoy using my phone for technology is the Microsoft Task List. I always have a hard time saying that, but wow, it is invaluable to me how I can really organize my day, my month, my week, everything, and I can transfer any of those things that I need to into calendar events or meetings or activities or whatever. It's just such a great integration tool, and it really helps keep me on track. Even if it's just like simple stuff that I need to remember, like take this Amazon return back to Whole Foods, or whatever. I can put that on my list and I know that it's there and I'm not going to forget it.
And that's one way that David uses it. The way that I use it for myself in that almost the same respect is the notes section, is the notes app. And I'm constantly taking notes. We'll just be sitting around talking about something like, oh, let me make a note of that. Let me make a note of that. And then I can go back and review my notes, and I can then assign myself different things that I need to do throughout that time period. But that notes it's really a great quick reference because you always say, oh, I don't want to forget that. Well, by putting it in the notes section, I don't forget it and it gets out of my head. And then I don't kind of repeat it over and over to myself. Sometimes if you don't want to forget something, you kind of remind yourself several times. Well, this way I know that I've written it down in my notes and I don't have to continue going back to it over my head.
Right. One of the things that I also really like about how to use my phone for really organization is that about 2 or 3 times a year, I take a look at what are the apps that I have on the face of the phone and the ones that I go to the most often. And I really will go and see if, are all of those apps still the ones that I'm really going to the most often every day? Or am I going back into the library to use an app that maybe I need to change it up. Maybe I need to move one back to the library and put one up to the home page. And so I think that's a really good way to stay organized. Also, in my library, I have all of my apps organized alphabetically because then I know where I can find them.
Well, and the thing is, and I think what's really important with what you're saying is organize your apps the way that is most advantageous for you. Now, I'll throw out one more thing is using your phone camera. Particularly if you're on a business trip, taking pictures of receipts and things, because something can happen if you lose that receipt, or if you don't have an app that you can load the receipt into or scan it by taking a picture of it. Now you've got an automatic documentation of that receipt. So just thinking about that, and it helps you make sure that you organize times and dates for things as well.
So one of my last points is that I really, really love using my phone to help me really become more successful in what I do is an app called Vision Board. Back in the old days, we used to cut up magazines and put them onto manila folders and then hang them up somewhere, and that would be your vision board. Well, now there's an app for that. And so not only can you create your vision board from images and things like that, but it also allows you to set up daily affirmations. It also has a journal section. And so my phone sends me a daily affirmation every single day. so that from that app that I can be able to look at and kind of set my intention for the day. And it's free to use. And I think it's a really great way to keep you in the right mindset as you go throughout all the challenges of your life.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel because we have a lot of other tips and tricks for you in the professional realm. So if any of this sounds great to you, you can reach out to me at robertbakerhargrove.com.
Or you can reach out to me at davidbaker-hargrove.com.
Or you can reach out to both of us at bhcassessment.com.
So until next time, we'll see you
At the top of your inbox.